to NBAA TV. I'm your host, Allison Godlove. We are so excited that you are here with us today. It is day 2 of NBAA Base. We have a lot to talk about today, a lot to get to. First, though, the keynotes are going to kick off around 8:30 this morning, and Amy Sweezy is backstage with Neil deGrasse Tyson. Amy?
Thanks, Allison. I am here live in the green room with a very special guest, one of the keynote speakers here at NBAA 2022, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Thank you so much for taking some time out.
Pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, you are an astrophysicist, an author, keynote speaker, of course, which is the most important reason that you're here today. And you have a brand new book, Starry Messenger. Tell us a little bit about the book, first of all.
Well, the subtitle really says it all. It's Cosmic Perspectives on Civilization. And it begins with a quote, and if I may share that quote with you, it's a portal through which the entire book unfolds. It's a quote from Apollo 14 astronaut Edgar Mitchell, and I memorized it. May I recite it? It's just a couple of quick sentences. You develop an instant global consciousness, a people orientation, an intense dissatisfaction with the state of the world, and a compulsion to do something about it. From out there on the moon, international politics looks so petty, you want to grab a politician by the scruff of the neck and drag them out 250,000 miles and say, "Look at that, you son of a bitch."
I hope you can say that live. I might be in trouble now.
Beep. So the notion here is there are ways of stepping off of Earth and looking back and rebalancing, reassessing everything that you previously held strong in an opinion, when really, when observed rationally through a scientific lens and cosmically, everything changes. And so it's an attempt to alter the balance of arguments in the world in favor of what is objectively true.
Can you share with us a little bit about what you'll be sharing in your keynote this morning? Is that part of it?
Well, it will be part of it, but I'm an astrophysicist, and there's about 9,000 of us in the world, and about 8 billion people. So if you divide those, we're about 1 in a million. So if you have an astrophysicist on stage, you're also going to ask some astrophysics questions. I mean, why not? So I'm going to be interviewed by Lisa Stark. I think she's here. And we're going to talk about the DART mission to save Earth. NASA deflected an asteroid like a couple of weeks ago, so that's right up there. Maybe some James Webb Space Telescope, but also just the transition from what it is to first walk, then run, then ride, then fly, and then leave Earth. This is a very natural transition. I foresee the day when a conference this size, this is huge. This is you took out the whole city here, the whole block. That one day this will exist for rockets.
I love that it makes you so excited, too.
I know. Just imagine all these people coming. Well, we are taking your rocket. I'm going to the moon today, this afternoon, tomorrow. How about Mars? I mean, we're in Orlando here. Imagine a theme park on the moon. That'd be very different. Okay, the gravity is different. Okay, the rides would be different, and the food would be different. But I have an old joke. Can I tell it real quick?
Of course.
So, the restaurants on the moon would surely be interesting, but they'd have no atmosphere.
Oh, that's a good one.
I knew it was corny in advance. I warned you. Okay, it's a dad joke. Okay.
All right, so obviously you're at a conference about aviation, full of aviators in the audience for your keynote. America is a leader in world aviation and aerospace. Why do you think that's true?
I think if you keep dreaming and looking up, and you're never content with what is, because you're always imagining a grander future, that will stimulate innovation, creativity, investments, and all the things where tomorrow will look different from today. And I'm so happy to see this, because I'm old, and I'm an old man here. Okay, I remember when you didn't have to go more than a week, maybe, or a month, where Life magazine or Look magazine, Time magazine had a cover story: the city of tomorrow, the food of tomorrow, transportation of tomorrow. There's a lot of tomorrow thinking, and then we went through a lull where less of that happened. And I'm delighted to to realize and to recognize that a lot of that is coming back. People are trying to imagine living very differently in our near future than we are today.
Well, I have to tell you, it's very fun speaking to a scientist who is so excited about science.
Oh.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a keynote speaker, and thank you for taking a little bit of time with us this morning here in the green room.
I'm delighted to be here. Thank you.
All right. Neil deGrasse Tyson, back to you in the studio.